Coastal.
Yeah, obviously proud of the guys. It was a tremendous defensive effort. We've talked about that being an area where we need to continue to improve. And tonight was a great example of that. I think we had 4 possessions in the game where they had a shot clock violation. They're one of the better offensive teams in the league. They're talented, and they got scoring all over the floor, size. And so it's a heck of a challenge for us. And, we still haven't caught fire, but we did make some shots, made some plays. We got some areas that we still need to improve on significantly. But all in all, it was a good effort, and I'm proud of, especially from a defensive standpoint.
Thanks, Coach. At this time, we'll take questions for Coach Lanier.
Coach, how would you rate that defense, especially the first half? It seemed like you guys kind of set the tone for what the rest of the game is going to be like.
Yeah, you know what? We put them on the free throw line on a couple of jump shots there down the stretch, and but you're right. Yeah, we did a good job in the first half, and I think for the most part, we sustained it for most of the game. I thought one area where we struggled was, they had 17 offensive rebounds, so that's an area where I think it would have been a dominant defensive performance had we done a better job in that particular area. And then we had some turnovers that contributed to their run, some unforced in the first half and just bad decisions in the second half and some stuff there that we really got to clean up. But again, all in all, really proud of the guys' effort.
You used to pushing the tempo, scoring 80 a game, and this year it's kind of been more of a struggle, been more defensive. Have you had to make the adjustment as a coach to kind of accept maybe this team is going to be more the low-scoring games and it's going to be relying on the defense like you've been doing?
No, I don't accept that. That I do accept the fact that you have to find different ways to win, and we've won some games in that manner. But I do think that we've got more potential offensively, and I expect that as we move forward and continue to work, that we will settle in and be a better version of ourselves offensively. And I'm not caught up in whether or not it's 80 points or not, but I do think we can be more efficient. And so we shot 34%, shot 27% from 3, so. We're better than that, and we can do better, and we're going to strive to improve in that area.
Hey, Coach Mark, substitute to Sports Inquirer. A guy who was efficient tonight was Jalen Thomas, a double-double and 4 blocks on defensive end. We've talked in the past about his effort and him being in a starting lineup and not in the starting lineup. What about his contributions tonight, just on both ends of the court for you?
Yeah, I'm just proud of Jalen. He accepted the fact that he was taken out of the starting lineup in a very mature manner that speaks to his maturity and his growth as a young man and as a player. He looked in the mirror, and then he came into the gym each day and tried to get better. And you can see that in his effort. And the performance and shot making and all of those things will take care of themselves because he's a talented player. But 5 offensive rebounds, you don't do that without giving an honest effort. And so, I'm absolutely proud of Jalen tonight.
Kane's a guy, he 3 of 5 tonight, 11-15 from the line, started to be a senior doing senior things and either getting to the basket and scoring or drawing a foul on offense.
Yeah, we need that. You just said that, a senior doing senior things. We got 4 of them, and we need all 4 of them to do senior things. I mean, that's a big part of it. That's supposed to be our advantage. And quite honestly, my conversation with them is that it has not been our advantage. In fact, it's been a disadvantage for us. And we need to turn that into an advantage. And Kane stepped up. Justin had a floor game tonight. He had some bad decisions down the stretch and had 4 turnovers, but and Corey as well. Corey, he missed some good looks that we expect him to make, and we want him to keep taking the ones when he's open. But man, his effort tonight was tremendous. He had some great passes. A lot of them, if we made some shots, he would have had 5 or 6 assists. So, LEL didn't have his typical output, but he still wound up with 8 rebounds. And I think it's good for the team to see that we can play and win a game where LEL isn't the star on the defense. He only played 20 minutes. And so he'll get another opportunity on Saturday to bounce back.
Can you remember the last time you guys forced 4 clock violations like that? And 2 of them were on back-to-back possessions.
I can't imagine that we've done it before, to be honest with you. Especially against a good team on the road, to do that takes a really focused and concentrated defensive effort to do that. I mean, it's hard to do that once in a game. Twice is a lot. 3 times is exceptional, and 4 is a real credit to these guys that I really believe, and we talk to these guys. I've learned over the years that when you get to February, there's a spectrum of engagement. Some teams are more hungry than others this time of year. The year can get long for certain people. And I'm proud that we've got a team that through our struggles, that we're still excited about being in the gym and about these opportunities and challenges to play, because, we were in a little bit of a dark place. It'd be easy to allow yourself to become disengaged. And we've gone the other way, and I'm really proud of that. But we still got so much we can improve on. So I think we got their attention on that, and I think we got a competitive group that has had enough, if you will.
And Coach, you make the long trip to Boone, North Carolina. How's the next 48 hours like for you? Just getting ready to face a Mountaineers team that you've had some good battles with recently.
Man, you're a big itinerary guy. You're really all over the itinerary here.
It's my past in media relations. I always look at the calendar.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's a better trip when you're coming off a win. The bus ride and then the schedule. We got to get up there and got to get in the gym and go through some things. We can't do that much physically on the court, but we will have a practice tomorrow. Film session. We'll break down this game, look at it, and see how we can improve. And again, those things are a lot less enjoyable when you don't win. So winning helps. And then we don't play till 4:00. So we got to get these guys some treatment, get their bodies right, and be ready to go against a really good team.
Any other questions for Coach?